here with Alisya from TrafficShop. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. And you?
I'm good. I'm good. Well, stuck in Cyprus, stuck in the house.
Not the worst place to be, actually.
No, but when you have the sea right next to your
Yeah,
house and you can go, that's mm.
yeah, I agree. And they don't even allow us to go, right?
No, they don't. But look at I mean, I think it's so good that people understood, it's important to stay at home.
Yeah,
It's important not to spread the virus or
yeah,
help with spreading it. So look at us doing our best for the community.
for sure. I agree. Yeah, strong girls. Let me switch off my Skype. Let me switch off my Skype.
No worries.
It's the middle of the working day, and Friday, usually, everybody wants to do everything done on Friday, yeah?
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. It's like it's you have to do it then. So tell me
Yeah.
a bit about Traffic Shop. What's going on? What is it?
So,
What's going on? Tell me everything.
when we came back from Portugal, we all moved to quarantine because when we were in the plane from Lisbon, we heard that there were first cases. So when we came, the boss told us, "No way, you're gonna stay in the office." So he sent everybody home, and it was on the 3rd of March. So imagine since then we're all working from home.
We are recording this on April 17th, so
Yeah,
it's
it
been
has been a while. It has been a while. Yeah. First, I thought it's not gonna work, but before that, in January, I started doing 2 times a week home office. For me, it was easier. For the guys who are like very sociable and they want to be in the team, for them it was tough. They were coming to the office every now and then, but until when we completely said like no, yeah, we still can go, like, if you need to print something or scan or something like that. I've been here today, but usually we don't. And the technical guys, they are super happy, and they even told us they're not gonna coming back to the office. Yeah, for them it was like total happiness. We provided them like with the laptops, the desks, the monitors, they have everything, their cats, kids, whatever. They do the same shit, they get paid, so what's the problem? Everything is
exactly.
fine.
Do you think that
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is gonna become the new normal, working remote?
I'm sure.
Really?
There are more and more companies who are going to switch to remote, and I'm following a lot of HR communities in Ukraine, in Russia, and I see it's happening. First of all, a lot of unnecessary people are being fired when you realize you don't need them. So I think it's gonna be a new normal for sure.
Okay, okay. So tell me a bit about Traffic Shop. What's the deal there? What is it about?
We are adult traffic company ad network. So more than, I think, 12 years ago, we created it for webmasters, basically, because we are originally the tube site owners.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to have a lot of sites, and because many publishers were coming to us and asking us for help to place the ads and talk to the advertisers, I was the only English speaking person at that stage. So we eventually decided that we should make it into a network.
Okay.
So first it was skim traffic, which is pretty difficult to understand, but it's basically redirect. Then we added more formats, and now we're a big network with over 3,000 publishers.
Wow.
But eventually we just done it for ourselves, to have better control, better tracking. So every year we're adding more features, we're adding more publishers. So it's like any other normal network, but we are much smaller with regard to amount of people. For
Mm-hmm.
now, we're only 10. We fired 2 during the pandemic crisis. Yeah, so now we're only 10. And I don't think we need to be more, honestly,
Okay.
especially now when we are working from home. Everybody's giving their best, during this time. I thought people are going to be lazy, but no, they started working even more. Yeah.
That's
So
true. That's true.
we are on the other side, we are gently penetrating the mainstream. It's not so easy because the amount of traffic is huge. And if we know how to test adult traffic. With mainstream, it's a bit difficult. For adult, we always land part of the traffic on our own sites before we decide if the traffic is good or not. And for mainstream, you have to have these kind of sites, to test it. For the moment, we are not sure we can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
But with some trusted publishers from mainstream, we're already working. So
when do you think it's gonna be ready, done, this thing? Penetrating the mainstream?
Maybe September, by the time you launch the Bucharest summit. Working from home for me is normal. I've been doing it from day one when I joined the company. I was working from Ukraine. I remember that clearly. I was just next to my fridge and I hated it because I didn't have my separate room. Now I have it upstairs, so no problem at all. I think I'm getting more distracted sometimes because of the kid. Yeah,
okay.
Because he wants to play, mom, give me food, all that. But I'm trying to control it. Yeah. Generally, for me now, the afternoon times are more productive. Because during the day, I'm still a mom. You cannot just neglect the kid if he wants you. Yeah,
absolutely. No, I think it's great. How did you get in the industry?
Actually, my husband brought me there. He's a technical guy. He was working with the guys who had the adult site. So first I was the monitoring manager. I was checking the content and stuff. And then we started getting some emails from advertisers somebody had to deal with. So I jumped into that and we started slowly. First it was for the sites themselves and then for TrafficShop. Yep.
Okay. So what were you doing before?
Oh my God. You don't want to know.
I do want to. Oh, more. I want to know. Yes, tell me.
Yeah. I'm a teacher of English and German. I worked at the college only for 2 months. Then I didn't like it anymore. So I went to work as the translator at some actually religious company. Yeah. Then I was working at the production plant, which was doing the garments for Jerry Weber, French Connection, all those brands.
Okay.
I was working as the quality control manager and then the company representative. Then I was working as the translator at the plant producing the conveyor belts. So it was a lot of interesting jobs. But actually, I was doing TrafficShop together with one of the offline jobs when I started. Then I realized it's taken a lot of time and it's more interesting, so I just moved completely.
Oh, that's great. That's great. How's it going for your company now for with this pandemic, with everything?
I think it's stable. In February, we've seen a big drop. I think because many people were not sure what's going to happen, which direction they should choose. So they were basically, holding. But March I'm talking about March. Now is the April, I'm mixing months. Yeah. So March was a fall down and now it's getting really good. Yeah. So we're seeing a lot of advertisers being active. Many publishers are seeing an increase in the traffic. So they're trying to find more places where they can sell it. So it's an addition of volume to us and ability for advertisers to get more traffic. Yeah. So I think it's only working positive for now. Yeah.
Well,
except some type of advertisers, like betting companies, which don't have any matches now, so people actually don't bet. But they found a way of moving to cyber betting, so they also found the way out, and they're keeping advertising as well.
Yeah, I heard about a new sport that's called stone skipping.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because people are so bored right now and they're watching stone skipping.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, it's insane. No, I believe that. Yeah. The amount of online courses I actually signed up for in March, you won't believe, when they all said, oh, it's free. And then I took the one which is not free, and then another one. And then now when they start sending me messages, hey, yeah, join it. Don't forget it's starting. I was like, oh, what the fuck I done it for, you know?
I was another person.
I was worried I would have nothing to do, you know, but I'm more busy than before.
That's perfect. That's actually good. And I've been talking to so many people about it, and everybody says the same thing. We're even more busier.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's good. So, working from home, what do you think are your, the problems? What do you see are the problems besides, you have to sometimes do the mom thing? Is it what kind of problems do you encounter during your day-to-day work?
It can be concentration, because sometimes you have to go through a lot of things, because I'm the head of sales and publishing department. So I'm overwatching many things. And then I get, you know, trapped into some stuff which I shouldn't be doing, basically. But I'm worried people don't do it because they're home. So I start to recheck what they've done. Basically, it concerns the monitoring part, like when they check the landing pages. So I go and recheck it. But eventually, after a couple of weeks, I realized it's not needed. So it's okay. Yeah, I stopped doing that. Also, it's a concentration for myself. I'm not an early starter at all. I always come to the office around 10:30. I'm trying to keep the same time, but it's shifting. It's shifting to 11, you know, and then 11:30 to start. But then I stay much longer, you know. I don't finish my day at 6 or 5. So my family feels that, but it's okay, I think. Yeah. When they're doing their home stuff, I'm just here sitting working. And my Skype is always on, even on the phone. So I think I'm working more. It's just for me to get some serious things done. I just need to force myself more than before.
So I've been asking people to show me what they have on their desks. So reach out and show me something that you have on.
Yes, I can show you. I recently started drawing. That's a woman.
Oh wow, that's
ass.
Look at that ass.
Yeah, it's gonna turn into a nice picture with acrylic painting. Where is the original? I don't see the original. So
were you painting before, or is this a habit that you started now?
No, it's not the first one, but during this pandemic time, I'm painting more.
Do you find it relaxing?
Yes, it helps me to relax, and it's a actually nice way of spending your time, free time, which I have a lot, especially in the evenings and weekends, you know. So yeah, I like it. So let's see if I'm gonna finish that one, and when I'm gonna finish that one.
I'm waiting to see it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I want to see it.
Post it minimum on Instagram.
There you go.
Take it to some museum.
You're gonna start doing that. Well, I wanted to say I loved your guys' outfits from TES. Yeah, really cool. How did you come up with the idea?
Actually, we were in Debenhams, and we with my financial director, and we realized that we forgot the company shirts. And it was like 3 or 4 days before the conference. She told me, oh my God, we don't have the new company shirts. We need to print them. And I said, I don't want something normal. So we were passing by, and it was this, I don't remember the brand. Okay, it was just jumpsuits. She showed me, okay, if you don't want to be normal, just get this one. So I just got that one. Because they were very funny. They were orange, so everything was just perfect. Yep.
Yeah, and they turned out great. You guys looked amazing in it.
Yeah, I agree. It was quite hot, but we managed.
So you've been to shows. I've seen you around. We've seen each other around so many times. What are your expectations for the Bucharest Summit in September?
I really hope it's going to happen, first of all. Second, because it's the first show, of September, and generally after the pandemic, I think it's going to be huge. I see on every chat people are really dying for that, dying for communication, all these shows, parties and stuff. I think they're just gonna jump into it and talk nonstop.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I've been talking to so many people, and they were like, okay, we need one day just to get wasted and just hug each other.
Do business.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, we're gonna see what we're gonna do about it. Maybe, I don't know, do a longer happy hours.
When I think about it, and I have a picture in my mind, the Jewish dance when they all get together. So I think that's how it's gonna be on the first couple of hours of the concert. Just us going in circles in this Jewish dance.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. This is if anyone wants to sponsor the chairs.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So what do you think we should learn from all of this craziness, what we've been through now, both personally and professionally?
Yeah. I actually realized personally the overconsumption of myself and my friends, and actually the whole world. We were all getting, expensive clothes, a lot of food, some unnecessary items. I'm now looking at that. I'm wearing my shorts and the same shirt every day. I don't need anything else, plus slippers. So that one I'm gonna cut for sure. I mean, I do dream of some new dress, but I'm not gonna be that, how to say, spendy anymore. That changed. Also, as I said, many companies fired unnecessary people. So I think people will learn that you don't need to be a big team to manage something. Because when you get together, when you work hard, you shouldn't be like 100 people. So that's one of the changes as well. And also people will learn that distance. Yeah, for a long time, I think you will still be trying to be on some distance from people. And also all those kisses and hugs with the people you don't know. Yeah, which we're using a lot. Yeah.
We're going to spray them. We're going to spray everyone before.
Yeah, it's going to be different. And you're going to cherish more the time out of your house, your travel. Now they seem to be, like so far away. But you were complaining you didn't like the layovers, you didn't like this or that, or the airport didn't have the business lounge. Now everything's gonna be okay.
Whatever just be happy you're flying. Just be happy you're flying.
They give us. Yeah.
So where can people find you, and who do you want to be approached by for the company?
Yeah, so we're looking for site owners, networks to cooperate with. We are definitely looking for advertisers who allow adult traffic. Our top verticals are dating, webcam, gambling, gaming, software offers, subscription offers. So if any of the advertisers are running these kind of offers, we are happy to talk to them and provide them the best service.
Perfect. And where can they find you?
We are using Skype, Telegram, email. So everything is listed on our homepage, www.TrafficShop.com.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you so much, Alisya, for your time, for taking your time to talk to us.
It was a great pleasure. I hope when everything finishes, I see you there around the corner with a coffee.
Yeah. With no. We're meeting at the bar, girl. We're meeting at the bar. No more coffee.
Yes, we made it for sure.
Thank you, Alisya. Thank you so much.
Yeah, take care, dear.